Hello Internet! Welcome back to another video where I play strange and scary games. It turns out that I have about a week before I have to leave for Korea. I got my work visa number way later than I thought I was going to. So I'm going to try to record a few videos to take us up to Halloween, so that way I don't have to worry about videos for a little while. But yeah. Today we're going to be playing Call of the Sea. It is a Lovecraft-inspired game. I downloaded a couple other Lovecraft-inspired games. If we can get to them, that's going to be my plan for up to Halloween. I haven't played this one before. I did see a little bit of it from Gab Smolders, I think. So we're just going to get into it. Text language English, subtitles on. Let's go. Nora.
What was that? What are those voices?
A family heirloom. Alright, we good? Looks like we're good. This is really pretty. I'm very slow, though. Yep, there's the fish people.
Where am I?
Are we a fish people? We kind of look like a mannequin. It looks like we've got something around our wrists. Are those gloves? I think those are leather gloves.
I know this place. I've been here before.
Have you?
I've been here my entire life. I'm trapped in here.
Don't think that's true.
These stairs. I'm climbing these stairs again.
We're kind of swimming over the stairs.
I need to get out. The voices are calling me. My old music box. It's broken. I have to fix my old music box. I have to get it. I have to...
Okay,
Those
then.
horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will.
The family heirloom.
Harry always said that old family heirloom had something to do with my family's strange disease.
You're a fish person, aren't you?
If the doctors won't give us an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself.
You're an Innsmouther.
And in that search, it seems you lost yourself. I don't think I'd ever...
Pardon me, madam, but the island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out. All right, time to gather my things.
Alright, we good?
I'd always dreamed of traveling. It was not the same without you, Harry.
Nora Everhart is reported on her steamship SS Carmel, expected to arrive in Papati, Tahiti on November 1st, 1934, from San Francisco.
I'd always dreamed of traveling. It was not the same without you, Harry.
Who's Harry?
It's not exactly a clawfoot tub, but you can't always get what you want.
Oh,
It's a
I see.
relief that I don't need it to walk anymore.
You needed a cane to walk and now you don't? That seems strange.
Merveilles de mer du Sud. Marvels of the Southern Seas, I think.
That does scan. Diary.
Ah, the amazing adventures of Nora Everhart, art teacher.
We're an art teacher.
after spending so much time reading this book, I think I've learned a thing or two about Polynesian culture.
So that's why we wear the leather gloves, because we've got the marks on our hand.
Oh, I'd better cover up my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm a circus freak.
Uh-huh.
I received a... I love this song.
Nora Everhart, Papiti Tahiti. One package, 10/9/1934, delivered.
I received a mysterious package at my house. I stored all its contents in my locked suitcase.
All right.
Oh my, I have the worst memory. I forgot the combination again. Thank goodness I always bring my journal with me to write things down.
All right. 506. Is this hand-drawn? It's really pretty. Various things from my journey.
All right, now it's open. This strange and sharp relic came in the package I received at home.
Interesting. We got a dagger.
Harry Everhart, my husband, my partner, and my dear old pal. A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it, and some enigmatic instructions.
74 miles east of Otaheite.
I saw this island in one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up.
That's a key. Nothing on the back.
What was I thinking when I brought all these dresses on this trip? I think I've overpacked.
A little bit, yeah. Anything else? I'm not seeing anything.
Captain Hodgson has a very particular taste when it comes to decor.
I think most seamen are that way.
Okay, Nora. From here on out, you're on your own.
Lower the motorboat. Be careful with Mrs. Everhart's equipment, lads. We'll be back to pick you up in 3 days. I really hope you find your husband there, madam.
I hope it too. I'll see you in 3 days then.
But please be careful on that island. You know what the legends say about it?
I'll take care. Thank you, Captain Hodgson.
Otaheite.
Well, here I am, in the middle of the ocean after traveling across half the world. Just miles away from where my husband is supposed to be. You left a year ago to search for a cure for my affliction. Your letters kept me close to you, but suddenly they stopped coming. What happened, Opal? What did you find?
So, the crew just left us here?
It led you to hire a crew and set sail from San Francisco to Tahiti. And from there to this place. An island in the middle of the Pacific that the locals refuse to even name. Everything is familiar. So familiar. As impossible as that may sound. Is this the island I dreamed about?
I think that's pretty likely, yeah.
This can't be a coincidence.
This is a lot more colorful than your usual Lovecraft-inspired game.
breathtaking, idyllic island, surrounded by deadly reefs and protected with stakes to keep anybody from entering. Why? There's definitely something strange about this place.
So when do we find King Kong? Come on. There we go. All right. So,
Okay, Harry. Let's see if I can find any trace of you around here.
so the crew just let us go off on our own here? That seems really weird for 1934.
The tent. So somebody was on this island recently.
Yeah, recently.
That's a vivo. A flute that the Polynesians play with their nose.
Gross.
I won't be playing that.
Yeah.
A miniature va'a, a Polynesian outrigger canoe. Beautifully crafted, too. A note written in French. I only understand 2 words. Île and mort. Island and death.
I don't speak enough.
It must be a warning about the dangers of the island.
I know a little French and can usually read a little bit of it, but I don't know enough.
I feel quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual.
Oh, we can sprint now. That looks like the way to go, so I'm gonna look over here real quick. Is this plank
These
from
are called Unu. This seems to be telling a story.
Eddie? So it looks like 8 men come to the island. There's something beneath the waves. Maybe 8 men, 1 boat. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are those lizards? Did they get eaten by lizards?
It may look peaceful, but clearly somebody wants to keep outsiders off this island.
Nora, I see that.
What? Someone carved my name in the back of this Unu. A carving tool. This box. CW. Those are the initials on the brass key. It opens it. So whoever sent me this key was here.
So there's a loose stone near a rock.
Like a scavenger hunt. From what I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. So, something's missing here. Well, that did something.
All right.
Well, look what's hidden here.
I'll take that. And we can put that in there and pull that. And that opens the door. There we go.
It works.
So what was back here then? I'm guessing this is closed from the other side.
Looks like it opens from the other side.
Yep. And then I thought that this was the way that we were going to go. What's over here?
Those markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy.
Okay. Are we going to have a translation puzzle? I'm usually not a fan of translation puzzles. Can you... No? Okay. Anything over here? No. Okay. And nothing over here. Alright.
This may be the first time I trespass a private property. My childhood in Newburyport wasn't exactly the most thrilling thing.
You were a sheltered child, weren't you?
Is that Harry? Harry, you were here! You were here and I found you, damn it. Where are you now? Where is everybody?
So about 4 or 5 months ago?
Crew go. Lady Shannon? That name sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal.
Oh, okay. It's been a month since I received Harry's last letter. It was postmarked San Francisco and mentioned that the answer to my illness might be found in the Pacific Ocean. I'm hoping his silence is only due to the delay in the postal service. Last night, I had another of my vivid dreams, but this time was something was different. I saw a strange island looming in the distance. In the heart of the island, a huge stone obelisk rose up before a mist-shrouded mountain. I woke up drenched in sweat. September 16th. I keep waking up to odd dreams in the middle of the night. She started dreaming about this island before he got here. Still no news from Harry, and it's been 3 months already. Damn this disease of mine. My husband is missing, and I can barely walk for a couple minutes without getting exhausted. An enigmatic sentence written on a photo of my husband, an ancient stone relic that looks like a knife, a brass key with the letter CW engraved on it. All three were in a package I received yesterday, postmarked Tahiti. No sender. Find him, 74 nautical miles east of Otaheite. After leafing through a couple of history and geography books, I found that Otaheite was an ancient name for Tahiti, the same place the package came from. What does all this mean? Anyway, my mind is made up. Even though I still feel woozy, I have to give it everything I've got. It won't be easy, but I'll find my husband, whatever it takes, even if it means going to the end of the world. Following Harry's trail, I caught a train to San Francisco. In the Madison Building, I found out that on May 25th, Harry brought 6 passages to Tahiti on the SS Carmel. Tahiti again. On a side note, I'm not sure if it's fresh air or sea breeze, but I feel much better. First, I'll sail to Tahiti on an ocean liner. If I don't find Harry there, I'll have to find a ship that will take me to whatever is 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. This isn't going to be easy or cheap either. I miss the sea so much after Harry and I moved to Denver. I love to sit on the deck and watch the moonlight playing in the water. It's so comforting. Is that everything? I finally arrived in Tahiti. Finding information about Harry's expedition is turning out to be tough now. To what? Tough now to hoe? I think I must have walked all over Papite asking about them, but nobody seems to know anything. About that place 74 miles east of Tahiti, some locals have mentioned an island, but they won't say anything else about it. It's like they think the place is cursed. I met an English sailor, Captain Hodgson. He knew some of the crew members on the Lady Shannon, a whaler. Apparently the ship took an American expedition to an island east of Tahiti. According to Hodgson, it's been months since he last saw the Lady Shannon or its crew. Like every good sailor, the captain is superstitious. Do you think I'm mad? I'm not going to risk the lives of my crew by going to that cursed island, he said. I'm sure somebody would be willing to accompany a lone woman to an island in 1934. After 3 days of begging, I've managed to convince Captain Hodgson to take me close to the island. Save your money, Mrs. Everhart. Leaving me alone will be payment enough. I think that's sweet. I think there's a sweet, tender heart inside that grumpy old sailor. Arrived on the mysterious island 74 miles east of Tahiti, the fisherman will be back to pick me up again in 3 days. I hope that's enough time to find you, dear old pal. That's strange. Polynesians don't use doors, much less mechanisms to protect the door. If I want to reach the inner island, I've got to open it. Nora, dear, this is no ordinary island. I needed a key I received in the mysterious package to enter the island. What does that mean? Hello? Brass key with the letter CW engraved on it. The lever mechanism is missing its cover. Alright.
Lady Shannon?
Nothing new? Okay. Left.
This reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier. But a Polynesian version.
That's the water. What am I trying to make?
It's been years since I took such a long walk. This fresh air is doing me wonders.
I don't think it's the air.
What a beautiful mountainous landscape.
That's the mountains. Let's go put that on the thing. So that's the top row, right? Yeah, alright. So we just need to find out the inner three, and we should be good to go.
I can feel the air is denser here in this mangrove swamp.
Is there something over here? I don't think so. This game looks really pretty. Kudos to the devs.
Rays of sunlight shining through. Another symbol.
Alright. So that's the sun. So I think that the sun will be on top of the mountain. Nothing over there. Hello? So we're missing two symbols. I already got that one. What is this?
This sort of pond is a Polynesian fishing technique. There's another symbol inside it.
Fish. Now, is fish under the water?
Now that I've crossed half the world, I wouldn't mind crossing the other half. But I have to do it with you, old pal.
This is back where we were. Ma'am, I'm pretty sure your husband is dead. He came to Death Island, and we can't find him anymore, so...
Oh my, this is so beautiful. What were these birds called? Lorikeets. Cole's lorikeets. There are lorikeet feathers scattered around this unu. I'll draw the symbol in my journal.
Does this open? It should.
A shortcut. That's convenient.
Nice. Perfect. Is there anything over here? Doesn't look like it. So let's go look at this puzzle again. Not that way.
Harry said that he would go to the end of the world to find a cure. And by the looks of it, he wasn't lying.
Seems like a good fella.
We promised we'd never lie to each other from the moment we started dating, no matter how harsh the truth.
Alright, so sun, birds. Mountain, wave, fish.
Well, I guess I hit the jackpot.
Sweet.
That's my ticket across the river then. Steady now.
I really love the visual style of this game.
How long have I been walking? I've lost track of the time.
Chapter 2, the Everhart Expedition.
Wow, what is this place?
Hello?
Have a look around this abandoned village. Harry's crew might have stayed here. This enormous stone slab looks like a mechanism to get up to the outcrop.
Is that an elevator? They have elevators. Let's try this one.
A tiki, like something straight out of an adventure novel.
Tiki. Alright. I found the missing piece to open the door. It opened the entrance to a mangrove swamp in the inner island. I'm cut off from the heart of the island by a strange mechanical bridge over a river. Someone went to a lot of trouble to keep people away from this place. Harry was on this island, and I hope he's still here. I found a photo with all the expedition members, and I think I vaguely recognize some of them from the letters he sent me. But where did they go? Did they set up a camp somewhere? I figured out the symbols that were needed to open the bridge. The sun, birds, mountain, the sea, and fish. Now it's time to cross the bridge and venture deep into the island. The path through the jungle led to an abandoned campsite set up in the mountains of an old village. This could be where Harry's expedition stopped.
The Everhart expedition. They set up camp here. Could these tikis be some sort of guardians.
It's a bit weird that when you open up the log, the voice line stops. I suppose it's probably...
A man covered in tattoos. I'm not sure if he looks angry or scared. Well, what well?
The guy doesn't want to be near the ruins. Why is he so afraid of that well?
So now you believe in magic, old pal?
He gave one of these amulets to each of us. Only Harry kept his. I suppose better safe than sorry.
Looks like some of the crew members didn't get along too well. A forbidden ritual?
He's warning us about those ruins. He says that some sort of forbidden ritual took place here.
Fascinating.
These ancient geometric stone structures are not Polynesian. What purpose did they serve? I'm gonna move my camera real quick. Hopefully it doesn't break the game. Transform. Flip. Horizontal. There we go. All right. We back. We back.
Let me record it. So, you said you've been on this island before.
Yes. Some years ago. I made a rookie mistake. I did it from my fishing route to go to what looked like a better spot. Less than an hour had gone. By when suddenly, my va'a, my canoe overturned. And I got this lovely souvenir from that mistake.
Heavens, what gave you that scar?
It's not a what, but a who. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. But it seemed like a sea creature I never seen. Anyway, I was lucky enough to reach that Whitesand beach. The one where we landed on the island. A man came 3 days later and got me out of there. He brought me to the port of Papeete without speaking a single word. Time passed, and I promised myself that I would go on with my life and forget about this damn island.
Why did you agree to return to the island then?
I need to know what happened to me, to discover the truth. I don't know if you get me.
Absolutely.
All right. Sea creatures protect the island, apparently.
They're composed of 4 pieces.
Right.
This fella sounds pretty hot-headed.
I came to this godforsaken island for just a few days, and it's been almost 2 weeks already of doing nothing. Is this rich jerk going to open the hatch anytime soon? I'm not going to wait for Mr. Know-It-All again like I did with the elevator. He'd better let me handle the situation. We brought dynamite for a reason.
Blowing an ancient hatch with dynamite sounds like a fool's errand to me.
And how? 9.5 feet, safe distance, ancient hatch, explosives here.
I've never cared much for games of chance.
Bone carved dice.
I'm not sure what to expect on this island, but I hope I won't regret not having a gun. Nice comb. Who worries this much about their appearance in a place like this?
No reflection. We're a vampire.
They were packing a lot of heat when they came to this island, but they took all the guns with them.
Typical Americans.
Quite a looker. A fashion model, maybe.
To Roy, the best stuntman in Hollywood.
His real name was Costas?
All right.
Oh, damn it. Someone on the expedition died. What a delicate piece of craftsmanship.
Hmm.
He seems confused, as if he was having a hard time writing this down.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the medical tent up on the flat outcrop. After blank, what happened? After Thompson? I better find out more about the well. Dr. DeWitt. Roy Granger.
A farewell message from a friend.
I guess we'll have to finish our game in the afterlife. Rest in peace, Pally. You blow yourself up, Roy?
The dynamite?
Did somebody blow you up?
I hadn't been close to a grave since my mother's burial. Shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. I thought it was nothing at first.
Every so often the voice line cuts out as if it was recorded in the middle of a longer sentence, and then they cut it because they thought it would sound better. But it sounds a little bit conspicuous because it sounds like you're cutting off somebody saying something longer.
Why is this hammock so far from the rest of the campsite?
Somebody was a loner.
Look at this little fella. An amulet with a carved Marquesian cross. The symbol represents balance and protection.
We should take that. Or not.
The river cuts through that canyon. It doesn't look safe to cross.
Can we lower the bridge? Is that a... Okay, that's a way down. Let's not go there yet.
I must have found the luxury huts. Pretty swanky.
Swanky.
I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information.
All right. The pieces do snap together when you get them right, which is nice. It's got to be there.
Got it.
All right, turtle, fish, flying lizard, and octopus. The path through the jungle led to an abandoned campsite set up in the remains of an old village. Could this be where Harry's expedition stopped? Harry had to intervene in an argument between the islander and a member of his crew. The Polynesian man seems to be afraid of the rituals that took place in those ruins. There was a plan behind Harry's back to blow up an ancient door with dynamite.
It's been ripped out of something else. The parts of the tiki on this column seem movable. Look at him. Giddy as a schoolboy. Icor?
Black ooze. Icor is crossed out. Are we in, the X-Files?
That Frank seems to feel guilty for whatever happened. I feel really bad for him.
I still don't understand what happened. Roy knew just as well as you and me that the Black Ooze was highly volatile. I should never have believed him when he said he had your permission. I feel responsible for what happened. Frank.
Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad. More drawings.
It's the elevator. Object in the center.
You put together quite an expedition, Harry. And all just for little old me.
I don't...
This explains why the campsite is nearly abandoned.
Tell the others to pack up as fast as they can. We have to get to the Black Sand Beach. Something happened to the ship. Bring only what's indispensable. That's funny. I had a Black Sand Beach in my Lovecraft fiction last year.
My dear old pal, I know you won't ever read this letter, but I'm accustomed to writing you, and it comforts me in this strange place. This island is riddled with secrets. So many secrets. But I'm not only talking about mechanisms and contraptions, Nora. I dare say that something on the island clouds one's judgment. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for Roy's actions. The man was arrogant, impulsive, and a little cocky, but he was no fool. We weren't friends by any means, but he didn't deserve what happened to him. Nobody deserves that. We may have made some progress in finding the cure for your illness, but at what price? I miss you so much, Nora. Harry.
He may not say it explicitly, but Harry blames himself for Roy's death. I know him too well. And I miss you too, Harry.
Suddenly the room.
This strange device, Harry.
Lens liner. That's as far up as it goes.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Yeah, me either.
The Harry Everhard I know would never have given up on this. Something must have happened that kept him from solving it. Black ooze. Black ooze. In a telescope?
In a telescope?
Jeepers. A stranded ship. Something's missing here. I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Looking through the telescope, I saw a ship stranded on a black beach on the other side of the island. That must be the Lady Shannon, the ship that the ship that took the expedition here. All right, so we need to figure out what to do with that. We need to figure out what to do with that. No, I don't see it. All right. Oh, you're just a butterfly. I thought you were a thing. And then, does this go anywhere? My guess is no.
I can't cross until the drawbridge is lowered.
Right, okay. Alright, you. Tell me your secret. What's your secret? Tell me the secret.
Something's missing inside that emblem.
Alright.
It's some sort of Polynesian coat of arms. Is that an octopus?
So the octopus is the tentacle arms.
It's broken, but I might as well draw what I can see of it in my journal.
And then the flying lizard, I'm guessing. That's the tongue sticking out mouth. And then I'm guessing the turtle is the three crowns, that one. So that. What about you?
I never thought that this expedition would cause anybody's death. I'm sure Harry never thought so either. They used the emblem as a headstone to happen. He'd never have come here. This one resembles a shark.
Alright, and then the shark is the angry eyebrows. Yeah. There we go.
Secret compartment. What kind of stone is this? I've never seen any substance quite like it.
I'm guessing that's black ooze.
Disturbing.
Icky.
Impressive work. Is that a fish pattern?
I already just saw that one. I still don't understand what I'm doing with this.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Harry managed to solve the tiki puzzle and opened a secret compartment inside the chieftain's hut. That's where he kept his ritual garments in a strange stone block. Touching it made me feel uneasy. I guess let's go try the stone and see if we can find out anything about the lens. I'm assuming that there aren't optional puzzles in this game, that everything leads into everything else, but that's just an assumption.
How is that possible? What fascinating technology.
We have an elevator.
Oh my! Oh my goodness, what happened here?
I think that this is the hatch that they blew up.
That black ooze again.
That imbecile Roy blew up the hatch to smithereens and blew himself up with it. Don't worry, Duck. I have Mr. Everhart's okay, and this is just a controlled detonation. Ha! 3 feet closer and I wouldn't be here to tell the story. I got splashed with that black ooze and took me the whole damn evening to clean it off. Well, he's an alien now.
Skin alterations. Like the ones on my hands.
Skin alterations appeared on my left hand today, similar to angiomas, allergic eczema, cyanosis. Let's hope not. I took some samples of my blood to analyze. Asked for the photo of Everhart's wife's hand. The spots on my skin are moving. I can feel them. Is there someone in the well? I can hear voices at night. In fact, I could swear they're calling my name. And who's playing that music? Is that what we need for the, the lens.
Heavens.
Stop, Kinja, stop. Stop that, stop playing that music. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. That's enough. I like it very much.
Cripes. This man was splashed with that. Whoever took this picture must have a really cool head.
That was a very strange juxtaposition of sound clips.
Those spots look all too familiar.
July 15th, photo of my left hand.
Is this a picture of my hand?
I would guess so, yes.
Erythrocytes. Aren't those red blood cells?
Undefined substance, pulsating, affecting erythrocytes.
Wait a minute. Is this what was in the doctor's blood?
Doesn't look like we can interact with it.
Ugh, I can't stand the smell of medical equipment. It reminds me of my illness.
That's understandable. So is there a rope or something?
I'd better not touch it. And given what happened, they shouldn't have either.
True. There is a ladder.
Is this stone structure a hatch of some sort?
I think that's been established already.
Well then, I'm going down. Come on, Nora. Deep breath. Is somebody whispering? Hello? Is anyone down here? This eye, is it calling to me? I feel disoriented down here.
I used the stone block from the secret compartment to activate some sort of ancient elevator. The skunk that many of the crew members refer to as black ooze seems to gargle in the cracks in the stone. I found a shocking scene atop the cliff. An explosion tore open an ancient stone hatch, burning most of the rocky outcrop around it. Is this what killed Roy? The crew's doctors were spattered with the black ooze during the explosion that killed Roy. He developed marks on his arms like mine and started acting strangely.
I almost feel as if they're watching me. Do they have 2 pupils?
It seems that way.
Were these eyes related to the ritual? Another eye. I hear whispering. Are these ornamental? Or something else?
It's a sound-based puzzle.
I hear it. I'd better draw it just in case.
Alright, so 3.
The whispering, it stopped. Was I imagining all that?
I don't think so. Excuse me.
You were close to something here, Harry. Let me see if I can solve it.
Rituals, other realities, forgotten civilization, not Polynesian, black ooze used to replicate ritual. Check Tillinghast pamphlet.
This looks like another job by handyman Harry.
Replicate ritual, modify Tillinghast invention.
Maybe he heard the whispers too.
Mr. Everhart, the doctor's been acting like an oddball ever since he got splashed with that black ooze. And he's got worse after moving to the top of the cliff. Keep an eye on him. Frank. Nothing over here. There's the priests. There's the fishmen. Almost looks like they are wearing helmets. I'm guessing those are the ritual participants.
It's a ritual of some sort. What are they doing to their eyes? How old is this mural? It looks really ancient.
Yeah, it does. Let's lower this.
Well, that was easy.
All right. Hello? Okay, it just checked it off. I climbed down into the well that Harry's crew blew open. A series of strange eyes were depicted on the walls. They were calling me, guiding me. Am I losing my mind? The murals tell the story of a ceremonial ritual involving the black ooze. Were they injecting it into their eyes? I'm not sure, but I think the islanders tried to initiate it, or tried to imitate it.
This should save some time.
All right. So is it the big one or the little one? Let's say it's the big one. Let's move down one. And then over one. And then over two. Is that right? I don't think that's right. Let's try the smaller ones. We've got up one before. Nope. To the left one. And to the left two. Yeah, I'm not getting it. What is that yellow stain on the sheet? Why is that there? Somebody soil themselves?
can press these star-shaped tiles.
Alright. Which way is north, though? Question. What? I don't get it. Is that too many? What is my goal here? Is 8 the maximum? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Wish I knew what it wanted from me. Alright, let's say that that's the North Star. So let's try with that being the North Star. So it's one there. One there and one over there. No? Hold on, we're gonna let Mr. Asshole play their bass. I'm gonna be so happy when I get to Korea and I don't have asshole neighbors pumping up their bass. Oh my god. Maybe it's that. There's not one that's like straight up. No. It doesn't seem right either. No? I don't know, guys. These don't do anything. Alright, I think that they're done. Hopefully. Come on. So... No. See, that's the bottom. We're going to go up one and over one. Let's say that's the middle. We're going to go up one. And let's say that's the right. Is it... there, maybe? Is that it? No. The music is still going. I can hear it. I hate it. I don't think you guys can hear it, but I can hear it, and it's driving me absolutely bonkers. So I'm going to cut the recording here. I'll probably be back in a minute. All right, it sounds like they're done. So I'm going to try this again. So, down at the bottom, we've got a big one. There we go. And then in the direct center, we've got a big one. And then all the way to the right, we've got a big one. And then center up, we've got a small one. And then there we've got a small one. And then there we've got a small one. No? There? I don't get it. Let's move this one up. Like that. Does that need to be bigger? Like that. And maybe make this one bigger. Like that. That seems right. One on the bottom, the one on the right, the one in the center. I need to move you over. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right either. Is there a way to, like, check? Is it upside down? Is that what that means? Black ooze. There it goes.
Yes, I think I solved it. I wonder what I might be able to see with this lens.
Alright. Got it. There we go. Alright.
It fits.
Perfect.
What? What on earth? What is happening? My God. What was that I saw? What were those stars?
Alright, so we finished that. Constellation. Harry tried to replicate the well ritual by tweaking his strange optical device, staining the lens with the black ooze. I don't think he ever achieved it, but I have. What I saw through the lens left me speechless. I get the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. Alright, so that gives us the answer for the other puzzle. Let me pull that up. Notes. Alright, so that, 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 that.
Right, looks like I solved it.
Perfect.
Great Scott! Oh, the well is filling up. That's black ooze. No. What's happening? What's happening? I'm feeling faint again.
You seem to be okay.
What is this? Where am I? Am I dreaming again?
You apparently just floated across,
It isn't my recurring dream.
apparently just floated across a river, so I would
I
assume
can't stop walking. My legs aren't responding.
that this probably isn't real. Well, real. Is that Dagon? I think that's Dagon.
What is that creature on the horizon? Wait a moment. No! 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 Ah!
Well.
I can breathe. Underwater.
Yeah, we're a fish person.
I have to get back. I have to find... What is that? What kind of creature is this?
Oh, hi.
I need to get a closer look.
I would highly recommend against that. Our relatives did the nasty, or our ancestors did the nasty with some fish.
What happened? Oh, how did I get to this beach? Oh, I have a terrible headache.
Chapter 3, The Vanishing of the Lady Shannon.
That ship, torn apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it?
I think that our buddy Dagon might have gotten his hands on it. Do we get a flashlight or lantern or anything?
Looks like they took items from the stranded ship. I believe Harry visited this exposition when he was looking for answers for my illness.
Newburyport Tiara exhibition coming to Boston by C.D. Ward. So, Tiara? Cursed Tiara?
Oh my.
Robert Sidam, Sidam, and his wife found dead at the high sea by C.D. Ward. Strange incident
A collection of happy news.
in Massachusetts. The Gardner family vanishes from their Arkham farm. That's the Colorado space. Cults and Rituals, an interview with Inspector John Raymond LaGrasse by C.D. Ward. That's, Call of the Cthulhu. Warden Blake News Agency, Cassandra D. Ward.
Photographic film.
Right?
Portable typewriter. A pulp magazine. I love Chandra Hogarth stories. It's too dark to never heard of this Eric Zahn fella.
Alright.
Did he take some amulets from the other campsite? Or did he call... Someone took notes about some important dates.
June 30th, arrival on the island. July 1st, we set up camp. July 14th, Roy blows the whale's hatch. July 24th, we strike camp and move to the beach. July 14th, last entry in the Lady Shannon's ship logs. Same day. So the same day that Roy blew up the hatch was the same day that Dagon came and fucked up the ship.
These two fellows seem to get along pretty well.
Frank and Tiharoa sing while working in the workshop.
I'm glad you stayed by his side, whoever you are.
Frank, I understand what you are saying, but we can't leave Harry here alone. I know you must be thinking I'm only interested in the scoop, but what would you do if your wife was, if it was your wife who was sick? Would you let her die? I'm staying here to the end, Cassandra.
These medical tools are hair-raising.
I would really love to see them.
Oh dear, this dock was a certifiable loon.
Yesterday the Stones danced with my song on, my song, Mein Liebe Lede. Lede? Mein Liebe Lede? Everything is tuned to this place. There is a treasure, ein Skat, Gakorla, Arla, Fanglui, Faf, Agil.
A handkerchief with the letters EDW embroidered on it. It's stained with blood and black ooze. discarded clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time.
I would love a flashlight or a torch or this lamp. I would love this lamp. Did I have this lamp? Or this lamp? Either one? Either one would be fine.
My God. The ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size.
Yeah. Come on. Game? Game? Let's try that again. Okay, there it goes. Strange bug.
This place gives me the creeps. I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains. Dead as a doornail. This isn't right. I'll try again.
All right, 3, 2,
Nope, wrong.
3, 2, 4, 1.
All green. Now, what exactly did I turn on?
Let's find out. Let's go check this way first.
That voice. Is that Harry?
Sounds like a recording.
No, just a recording.
Yeah.
What were you looking for in the heart of the island?
I was thinking this expedition had failed and was worried about how we'd get back home, but then I found those stairs that led me to that giant stone organ. It might be another way to get to the very heart of the island. In any case, there's nothing we can do until someone hears our distress call. And then it says 552 at the top here? Oh.
Apparently, Harry's expedition waited for a long time to be rescued. Did they give up hope? Frank is certainly a resourceful man.
I've wired up your message to the radio like you asked, Mr. Everhart. It'll keep broadcasting as long as the ship's got fuel. God help us.
This is the captain's last entry.
July 14th, 1934, 10:25 a.m. Good weather and clear sailing until a surprise undercurrent shook the ship. I haven't seen the sea that rough in years. 17:25 p.m. First mate swears he saw a huge sea creature near our hull shortly afterwards. Definitely not a whale.
Even the crew of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island were afraid of it.
June 30th, 1934, 8:25 a.m. We delivered the 6 members of the Everhart expedition to the island without incident. We'll come back to pick them up again in 3 weeks, if there's anything left to pick up by then. 12:40 p.m. Left the island after lunch, no incidents. July 1st, 1934, 6 a.m. The area nearby seems adequate for whaling. We might get a good catch.
The ship was whaling not far from here.
Alright.
And I was just completely covered in that black goo. I wonder what it'll do to me.
Everything on this rotten island has something to do with that damn black ooze in one way or another. Even Dr. DeWitt's irrational behavior seems to be related to getting exposed to that awful liquid.
The black ooze's properties are perplexing.
Black ooze test changes consistency, levitates when exposed to different vibration frequencies.
Maybe the legend is more real than it seems.
On the island of Ponape, there's a city called Nan Madal that's composed entirely of large basalt structures. Legend has it the city was built with floating stones moved by black magic. Alright then. Anything that we're missing? Yeah, click on you. Alright, let's go see what we powered.
Only God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness.
I'm always afraid that it's going to crash on the ladder again. Was it this way? I think it's this way. Yeah.
At last.
There it goes.
That should make things easier.
Looks like there's a path that way and a path that way. I wonder which we should go first. So it seems to want us to go that way. Let's go this way.
Some kind of improvised workshop. This must be the highest part of the island. And that diamond shape again. How striking. You made it work, Harry. Now it's my turn.
Good morning, crew. Sorry for the reveille this morning. I didn't expect to wake all of you up with that noise from that god-awful organ. The good news is that the organ revealed the entrance to the temple. The bad news is that the temple is on the mountaintop, so I hope you're in the mood for a good hike. All joking aside, if the temple has the answer that I'm looking for, we can finally leave this damn island and go home. Thank you all for sticking with me. Harry.
So this is the reason the ship was scavenged.
Frank, if we want to enter the temple on the mountaintop, we'll have to reproduce the effects of the organ somehow. I know we weren't planning on this, but we'll have to build a machine with whatever we can lay our hands on from the Lady Shannon. You think we can do that? Harry.
What kind of machine were you building? What kind of machine were you building? Blowtorch. Looks like it's been used a lot. Harry isn't usually very chummy, but he really seems to like Frank.
Frank, great idea. We'll move the materials we need to the summit so we can set up camp there. Just another thing. Please stop calling me Mr. Everhart. Call me Harry, as all my friends do. So it looks like we're going up there eventually. Anything up here?
When I get back home, I'm going to read up on engineering. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child, but I always thought technology wasn't for me. What nonsense.
There's a
huge stone door.
door.
How does it open?
Probably with something from the organ, if I had to guess.
This ornate structure certainly isn't natural, but not man-made either. This feels ominous.
Doesn't it? Interesting. Okay. It doesn't look like we can get down there. 1, 2, 4 diamonds and the moon. Five diamonds in the moon.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
But I don't think we have that yet. I lost consciousness inside that well and got covered in black ooze, but I didn't drown. Instead, I had the strangest dream. I mean, it was a dream, wasn't it? Or a vision, maybe? I'm still not sure. I couldn't control my own body. I jumped off a cliff and dived into the sea. I woke up in the dead of the night on a black beach, but I can't remember how I got here. I've just got this fuzzy memories, like a dream. Enormous shipwreck casts a shadow on the black sand on this beach. It looks like lights are shining through the cracks. And it's all. There doesn't seem to be anything.
I'm quite scared of storms. When I was a child, I used to cover myself with the sheets to not listen to the noise of thunder. I honestly doubt I'd like to cover myself with anything in here. Time to overcome my fears, I guess.
Nothing there. Tide levels measurements. Harry Everhart. Is there anything under there? There's not. Okay.
I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal.
What? Can I copy this? It doesn't look like I can. I've been struggling with this structure
Good ear, Harry.
for the last few days. The tones it emits change consistently with the tides.
How can someone build something like this out of stone?
Section C basalt structure, huge stone pipe organ. Waves push air through carved stone tubes. All right. So it is.
I think this is the right one.
Yes.
Captain Hodgson told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So Harry probably took this calendar.
What day is it? I don't remember what day it is. November 7th. That's the new moon. Okay.
A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something. What kind of doodad is this? It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal. Wow, look at the size of these stones.
South Pacific Expeditions, megalithic basalt stones. All right. You're not going to talk about the hand at all?
These symbols are linked to the piano keys.
All right. Looks like we're still missing something. Is there anything else here? Stairs over here.
It's curious, but it's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me, and not the other way around. What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though. Sometimes I still doubt whether this isn't just some ghastly dream.
This is excellent. Excellent art direction.
The expedition only has 5 members now. He's repairing my old music box. Attack? What attack?
Frank trying to repair Harry's music box just before the attack.
What happened on this ship?
Do we still have the music box?
My God. Look at his contorted face. Is this what's going to happen to me?
It took 4 of us to subdue him. Where did he get that strength?
Those footprints definitely do not look human.
No, they don't.
This picture is taken from a distance. What is he doing? Floating rocks?
Doctor seems to be whispering to some rocks. Are they floating? Anything else? No. Saw that. Saw that.
Discarded clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time. A white fedora. It's really dirty.
Gross.
These medical tools are hair-raising.
If you say so. Alright, let's go back to the ship. We'll see if we can do anything with the, what's it called? Piano. Alright. Don't crash on me. It's weird. It's like I caught it at an angle, and for some reason the calculation got messed up. I don't know. Alright. Be quiet. Alright. What are we doing?
These knobs must control the vibrations inside this chamber.
Why would I ever do this? None of them move independently. So I don't understand how I'm supposed to do that. Is it possible to affect them some other way? Okay, there we go.
I'd better write down those numbers in my journal.
262, 349, 415. 262. What's that? Is that a C? 262, 349, 415. Do you guys like it when I leave the whole puzzle solving in so you can see me work it out, or do you prefer it if I just cut to the puzzle solution? I know John and Manly, John Wolf and Manly Badass Hero have been like cutting straight to the solution. So I was wondering if that would be a better... I was wondering if that would be a better, like, more interesting way to do it. But I also, if you guys want to watch me reason it out, I want to keep that in there. So I just wasn't sure which one would be better. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. So we wanted to do 262. So that one should be that one. And then one goes to 2, 2 goes to 3, and then 2 goes to 2 diamonds. So I think we have everything we need to solve the puzzle. Let's go look. What are you? You are 1. Wait a second. So you should not be open. We want 2, 3, and 2 open, right? 2, 3, and 2. Yeah, I think so. Four, you should be closed. 3, you should be open. You should be open. Right? Yes. No, you shouldn't. Yes, you should. Okay. I'm starting to confuse myself. You're open. You're open. You're closed. You're open. Now, how do I play it? The doctor seemed to be possessed by something that gave him incredible strength. The rest of the expedition had to subdue him and tie him to a pole. After several days of descending further into madness, the doctor disappeared in the dead of night. His restraints were torn apart, and there were strange footprints in the sand nearby. The ship had several colossal gashes along its side, unusual in shape. It should have sunk in the ocean outright. How did it end up ashore? I thought I heard Harry's voice, but it turned out to be a call for help that he left broadcasting from the ship. I wonder if anyone responded. The ship is completely abandoned. What happened to its crew? Members of the expedition used whatever they could find inside the beach ship to build another campsite on this black lava beach. Harry discovered that the black gunk might have different applications. The ooze reacts to different sound frequencies, and some can even make it float in the air. Did the inhabitants of the island know that too? Harry found another unknown structure built by a previous civilization. He keeps searching for answers, even as they wait for help to arrive. The tidal organ emits musical tones when the water pushes air through its tubes. The structure is magnificent, but I have no idea how it was built. The sounds are mesmerizing, like something from another world. Harry managed to activate the organ, which revealed something at the top of the mountain. Another temple, maybe? And he intended to build some sort of machine up there. What's wrong?
Must be instructions to operate this bizarre structure.
Open, close. Tuning the organ by opening and closing the right tubes. Is that not what I did? It doesn't seem to change anything. Oh, I'm doing the wrong one. Okay. So instead of the 3, I want to do the 1. I just misread the notes. Come on. No? The 262. That's the one that goes to the up and down, which was over here. Yeah. That goes to that, which is open. And then 349 is the 4, and that goes to the single. Which is that. And then 415 is the double, and that goes to the 2. Right there. There it goes.
Holy Mike, what kind of magic is this?
We made a bridge. Another letter from Harry.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite. We almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife. And all because of this island, Nora. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
My poor Harry. He is worried, exhausted, disappointed. I will find you, my love. Let's see what the next one does.
All right.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did.
I'm sure that's it. Come on. New chapter? I think that's a new chapter.